Alright, people of YouTube, hello and welcome, not only to the channel, but to the Summit Seas, whose forecast today brings us Decrypt, the ISS Traven. That's the name of the ship. We gotta go aboard and investigate what happened with the missing crew. Something happened with the Traven. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Traven. If you say Travan, you sound more classy, but anywho's. Yeah, we're gonna be investigating this ship, seeing what's going on. Hopefully we find the secrets that entail inside. Hopefully I can do my job right. The ISS Traven, a Class C freight vessel on a routine cargo run, fails to arrive at its destination at Zebulus 3. After repeated failed attempts to contact it, the GIS Trade Federation reported it missing. So this is like 4,000 years in the future. Yeah, we in the sky with it. This is some Star Wars-ish. 72 hours later, the Travan is found drifting near a fringe system. It is thousands of clicks off course. Yeah, see, I remember hearing Han Solo talk like this. Its primary power systems are offline, its comm channels silent, its thrusters dead. There is no perceived activity on board. I bet. Its crew members remain unreachable. And look, that's me! I'm gonna have to fight some big old Ray Lewis looking monster in there. Can we fly the plane? Well, please let me control the plane.
Well,
Reethy.
look at that. A Generation 1 BT manufactured freight vessel. Never thought I'd see one of those still operational. That ship's practically a relic. I'm surprised the FCA renewed its registration.
She look good.
So, you got the brief right? The ship didn't
You
turn up
are
at the Zebulus 3
beautiful.
spaceport. A couple of days later, a merchant
Make me
freight
out the
transporting
fool.
minerals to the Expo Belt spots it on radar. It appears to have lost power and coasted a couple 100,000 clicks off its original course.
Yeah, but Preethi.
No comms.
You wanna get some drinks after this?
Looks like they abandoned ship.
Like Capri Suns?
Can't say I blame them. The GIS fines for delayed shipments due to avoidable technical faults are brutal. It would have wiped out the crew's pay for months. We're left to clean up the mess and file the paperwork. The Traven's
That's perfectly
crew is
fine.
still,
Sorry, Preethi.
you know,
I'm
the
not.
drill.
Yeah, sorry, Preethi. You're gonna have to go. Talking all that mechanical garbage. I'm good off that. I just want to know, me, you, Ruby Tuesdays, on a Tuesday, maybe, if your work schedule's free. But yeah, when you start talking about clicks and the GIS tracking system, I am okay. Is she gonna be back?
So, the bad news first.
Oh
the
my
schematics we
gosh.
have on file for this ship's model are so old, they're obsolete. BT stopped making these in '09, and it's been modded beyond recognition over the years. So
Totally.
you'll have no nav map assistance on your HUD on this mission. Sorry about that. The good news, however, is that this ship's layout should be pretty rudimentary. This
Awesome.
maintenance hall should lead you out to the ship's primary quarters and then to the bridge. Take the large bay door up ahead and keep moving towards the front of the ship. Since the primary power is down,
Oh
a lot
my
of the
gosh,
subsystems won't be
Preethi.
operational,
Has
but
anyone told
most
you to
doorways
stop
should still work.
talking?
I'll check back with you in a bit. I'm gonna see what I can dig up on the crew. Might give us a clue to what actually happened here.
Boy, Preethi, don't stop talking. Could've sworn this woman was just in my ear talking about some stuff. Override door security. This door access panel is secured by biocode encrypted keycard access. Proceed with decryption. Of course. Yeah. A game inside of a game? Oh, that would have been kind of cool. I need 2 crypto keys. Dang it. Alright. So we're gonna have to find some crypto keys. No way you're already back!
More bad news. The security systems on this relic are so archaic, your override tool's master key bank doesn't have its decryption sequence. I don't think
That
our
sucks.
algorithms go back that far, but that's not a problem. You'll just have to find a terminal on the ship's network that's still online, and then you can mine crypto keys to complete the missing chains.
I
You should
totally
also
know
be
how
able
to do
pull
all
out
that.
encrypted messages from the comm system, which will be helpful. Hold on, I'm adding a crypto keychain module to your tool belt
Oh,
now.
perfect. Thank you. So we need 2 crypto keys to get into this big old vault. Alright, that looks complex. Show me the crypto keys. I came here for crypto keys and nothing else. This is terminal. The terminal is online and connected to the local data network. Proceed with crypto key mining? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Is it gonna work? Or am I gonna need 47 crypto keys? Hey, let's go. That's one. That's one. We need two, right? Cryptid message obtained. Okay. So they're in the ship. That's what Manu said yesterday at the mess hall. I noticed he wasn't eating, just staring fixedly at his food. His face was pallid. He told me he wasn't sleeping well. The noises. Don't you hear them? He said. Noises, I said. The thuds, the groans, he said. They're coming from the very heart of this vessel. I told him that I heard them too, that we all did, and that we were just... that they were just the sounds of the bones of this old ship settling, the tectonic shifts of metal plates long past their prime. He seemed to barely register what I said. When he looked at me, his eyes had a fixed quality that I didn't much care for. He said, "They're on the ship." Just that one cryptic message. "I want you to see them, Doc. I'm worried about him." "I want you to see him, Doc." Bro, I cannot read. "I'm worried about him. He hasn't been himself since we started this run." Uh-oh. You know what that means. Demogorgon-type monsters are on the ship. Log journal. Do I look like Captain Kirk to you? Talking about a captain's log. Let's override the security, of course. We got one. Oh, I don't think we can get this one. Oh, we got it! Oh, no! No! This one needs two, though, right? So hopefully whatever we find in here will add up to 2 crypto keys. Alright, so all these ones are offline. How do we get these ones online? Oh, here we go. Bad boy hiding in the corner. All coy and shy-like. A little tinier than the other ones, aren't you? There we go, that's one. Another encrypted message obtained. Here we go. Terminal 4 is still crapped out. I swear this junkyard ship is falling apart. The power fluctuations and network failures are growing worse. We flipped back and forth to backup power a dozen times already since we left Nagari. At this rate, we won't make it halfway to Zebulus. So the temporary power rig you set up for Terminal 4 is still missing a power cell. You told me you'd put that one in yesterday. Guess you forgot? Can't say I blame you. What with all this crap going down. Could you replace the cell, please? There's a spare in the locker in storage. The locker code is 4121. So now we know what that locker's for, at least. So let's go get that thing. Hopefully that brings us back online. Get us a new crypto key, whatever you call it. And then we can open up this door. Find ourselves a Demogorgon. Get off by 7. Take out Prithi on a date. And hopefully she doesn't talk too much, like she has been doing this whole game. Thank you. Power cell collected. I would like that jacket too and them boots. They look kind of nice. Way above your pay grade. That's just ship stuff. That's just ship stuff happening. Ship stuff like that happens all the time, I hope. They said it was a power cell, right? I wish they gave more instructions on what to do with it. They probably did, and I totally didn't listen. Is it supposed to be like super obvious looking? Because if so, you definitely didn't make it so. Hold up. Yes, they did. I totally lied to you. That one's on me. I'll take that one. Hold up now. We got all these things open. That one opens. Here we go. Give me a new key, please. Why did they even make no an option? I'm getting in there. I'm mining that stuff. Give me my new key, please. New message obtained. Alright, Manu's condition concerns me. He facilitates between nervous energy and a kind of sullen silence. His pronouncements are growing increasingly dire and nonsensical, and he exhibits a high degree of paranoia. He says they are down in the cargo hold. He seemed to be withdrawing into himself. Doc saw him earlier today. He said he'd give me an update soon. It's odd how Manu is so troubled by those noises. They are, to be honest, disconcerting. Jorge said that sounds have a way of resonating in an old ship like this. He says they're likely originating from the cargo hold below. where the ship's core structural spine is and traveling through the air ducts. Nia, any luck on those records? I want anything you can get on the history of this ship. Who owned it before Navo? Who was last the crew? How long since the FCA approval? And so on. We know this ship is pre-Gowrit War, which makes it about half an ES century old. What's up with all this Klingon garbage I'm hearing, bro? I don't understand any of this. The bizarre power fluctuations and the randomly failing subsystems bode ill. The ship was perfectly alright when we left Nagari. If they've dumped a crippled vessel on us to balance their books, I'm going to have heads roll at the GIS. I won't risk the life of my crew for the sake of their stupid corporate, you know. Alright, so we got 2 keys now, which means we can head up out of here and get into that main hallway, I hope. Yeah, let's override it. We got the 2 keys now. We only needed 2. Bingo! Got it! Let me in now. This game's kind of cool so far. I wasn't so sure at first with all that blabbing that Prithvi was doing. I thought this was just going to be a whole bunch of... Alright, so we're going to go the opposite way of that, down here. I got a job to do. Did everything just shut down on me? Great! Hold on. This terminal is online connected. I think I would need a... Would I need a crypto key for this, or am I good? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I might be alright. Bingo, we got 1 at least. Oh man, thank you. Prithvi got this for us too. Oh, this reading. I feel like I'm back in school. I've tried everything, boss, but I'm not able to figure out the power issue. All systems are testing fine on our maintenance tools. It's effing infuriating. And now we have the leaks. I have no clue what the foul-smelling green stuff coming out of the vents is. Rico says it looks and smells like the acid fertilizer they used on the fields in his homeworld, but that's ridiculous. Imagine saying homeworld instead of hometown. We ain't carrying any such thing in our cargo, and even if we were, and if there was a leak from one of the containers, the stuff wouldn't flow into our airflow system. Also, I don't know how to say this, boss, but the crew are a bit jittery. This is just a small vessel. There's just 10 of us, and it's not like this is our first run. Some of these guys have been on trips past the Sven systems, but this ship has some bad mojo. The way Manu's going off his head, and now Rico says he saw something yesterday in the corridor door. He looked shocked, and you know Rico, he's as steady as stone and always thinks he's right, so I went and checked. I didn't see anything, not then, but the day before, while I was surveying the vents, I swear I saw something moving up there in the dark. Look, I don't know, boss. I hate to sound like a greenfoot, but I ain't at ease either. Something about this ship ain't right, and my sleep ain't working. I keep waking up, and I can't remember what woke me. Got 1 extracted key. I'm pretty sure I saw something down the ways. If you take this hallway and to the left, there might have been another one of those computers. How many are we gonna need for this? It usually seems like we need 2 for each of these, so I'm just gonna keep walking around and see if I can find myself another computer. So that's for tech. We need to get in here. That's what it seems like right now. How many keys are we gonna need for this? Probably gonna need 2. 3 crypto keys? Oh, you're tripping. 3 crypto keys? Oh, I don't even want to step in that. That's gonna dissolve my shoe up. This is what? Data? That sounds pretty important. Let's go ahead and see if we can open this boy up. Need 2 crypto keys for that. Oh my days. That's tough. Got the medical room. But just for fun, let's see. No, you're gonna need 47 crypto keys to open this one up. Or you just needed 1. Hey, that's pretty nice. Let's get inside. No, he did not just phantasm through the wall, man. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that bro just phantasm through the wall like he ain't in here. Now I got the freaking doors all jittery. Alright, let's use our Hacking skills, get me another key, please. Man, I wish they could give you like 2 or 3 at a time. Yeah, you only get the 1. Alright, another message. Arun, I had Manu come in today. He tried to avoid the appointment which I was expecting, so I had Nia escort him here. It's hard to say no to Nia, haha. You're right, it's shocking how sickly he looks. He didn't talk at first, and when he finally did, he asked, no, begged me, for some Tacrozozan 500, better known as Blank Slate among the rec drug kids and as deep out by the guys in the military. But I digress. When I told him we can't issue out a sedative that strong without good reason, he said he sure as heck had a good reason. I haven't slept in days, he said. Why not, I said. Having bad dreams? Yeah, bad dreams is what did it. This thing 3 pages long? Oh man, I'm reading a whole book here. The reason I asked him that was because I had 2 others come in with the same complaint. He said, yes, I think so. I asked him what the dreams were about, and he said he couldn't remember, but I sensed he was being evasive. When I probed, he said, they're in here with us. Who? I asked. At first he did not reply. He stared into a corner of the room and at the beds. Finally he turned to me, and his eyes locked with mine, and he said, we should never have stepped foot on this ship. We shouldn't be here. I must admit that a chill went down my spine. Something about this whole business is troubling. I checked his vitals and they were fine. His blood pressure is a little higher than normal, but I would have been surprised if it weren't. He's lost some weight and he's exhausted, but at least physically he's fine. His condition appears to be a result of sustained level of high anxiety bordering on paranoia. I prescribed him half a dose of Tacrozozan. He popped the pill right here before I could stop him, so I sent him to his room. He was so distracted that he left with his access key to the network data room here. I asked Nia to move it to the locker in stock so someone can pick it up in case we aren't here. Nia reset the code. It is now 1109. So that's in what room? In stock. Okay, so we got to open up the stock room, get whatever that was, and Bob's your uncle. We move on. Was it this one? No way, right? It wasn't this one. It was in stock. You know, I just saw it right here, so I was like, I might as well just try, you know? You know, I like these story-driven games, but honestly, this is a little long. Like the reading and everything. So that's tech. Like each of these is like 3 pages long. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping, but... So you got end data. You needed what? 2 to get in here? This is the stock room. There's supposed to be a locker in here. There it is. Okay, I didn't even see this. There we go. Now we don't even need to waste any keys. Let me in. Another thing to hack. Imagine this guy was around when crypto mining was a thing. Well, that's crypto mining right now. But like right when it was like originally starting, this boy would have had millions on hand. So that's 2. Here we go. Give me some more information. Hopefully it's not 7 pages long. How long is this one? 2 pages. Alright. So this one was from Rico Hernandez. Cap. The security systems are failing one by one. We've got doors suddenly completely inoperable. And then they return to normalcy minutes later for no apparent reason. The system diagnostics reveal nothing. I'm switching all doors from BioRec to manual access keys. The others aren't going to like it, but till we figure out what's causing this, I'd feel better if we kept the protocols basic. I suspect the green fluid that's coming out of the vents is seeping into the ship's electronics. Although if that were so, everything would be shorting out by now. Jorge is doing his best to keep the ducts clean, but the stuff just keeps coming out and it's driving him crazy. I don't mean to cry doom, but the way things are going, it's possible that primary systems may fail before we reach Zebulus. If you ask me, this ship should have never left Nagari, but I saw the GIS reports with my own eyes before we left. They cleared the ship to take off and their diagnostics were legit. All systems were a go. 20 years in ship system ops, I've never seen anything like this. It just doesn't make sense. Something is seriously wrong with this vessel, and I don't just mean the electronics. You see the look in everybody's eyes? No one's sleeping right, and nobody will talk about it. Jorge saw something in the air ducts, but he wouldn't say what. All I know was that he looked more perturbed than usual. I've seen something too, Cap. I can't even explain. Something unspeakable in the shadows. I've seen it too. It's a demon. It's a whole demon. Down there was medical. Down here is tech. So let's open up the tech room. We got our 2 crypto keys. Make that thing work. 2 crypto keys used. Would have been nice if it was just the one. But no, you guys gotta be so selfish. Holy, I was like, what on earth is that in my ear? That boy looked like Mr. Hanky, dude. Got 1 key extracted. And now I've got a whole shopping list of information to read. It's just the one from Rico Hernandez, System Ops. Most of the terminals have gone offline again, Cap, and 1 or 2 have shut down completely. Everyone's dumping on me, but what can I do? I still think something is getting at the wiring. I tried to get Jorge to take a look, but he's too busy trying to keep the LSS going, and he's so stressed he yells at me if I talk to him. We got only 3 terminals operational and online, and now Terminal 7 has powered down too. I've managed to set up an auxiliary power rig, but we're short a cell. I had loaned one to the med room last week. Could you get Jorge to collect it and hook it up when he has time? He won't pay me any heed. He can take it from the med locker directly. Doc won't mind. The locker is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know, but Doc asked me to keep it simple. That's crazy. We could have just put 1, 2, 3, 4 in there and we would have got it right. Should we get this one too while we're at it? We might as well. We're already here. Or maybe we need to go and get that thing from the locker room and then come back here. Or you could just let me have it. That's another option. I'll take it. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna take it. New info from Captain Arun David to Dr. Hari Sharma. Alright, I am seriously concerned about the way things are going. The ship's practically falling apart around us. I can't risk this anymore. I've told Nia to put out an SOS signal and to flag down the first passing ship. I know that this will result in all kinds of trouble with the GIS, those ruthless, you know, they'll try to pin a failed run on us, excuse us for pulling an insurance scam, and then hammer us with fines, but that's okay. I'm not going to risk the lives of my people. And then there's the other stuff. Manu hasn't left his room in 2 days, and the others are rattled and on edge. I don't care what this is. Collective hysteria, lock-in syndrome. What matters is that the incidents, I don't know what else to call it, are growing more frightening. There can be no more denying it. Something is here with us, and it means us great harm. Yo, this kind of reminds me of The Thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I haven't seen that movie in 12 years, but I'm pretty sure I know the premise. Something evil is on like a ship or in like a laboratory or something like that. This is just like that. Was this green goo here before? Let's hope so, because I ain't trying to step in it. So this is the stock room. We need to go to the medical room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me in. I will collect that if you don't mind. Oh, that boy's whole ribs are... Not even ribs, those are intestines. Those were intestines. He looked like the bronze seal from SpongeBob. You know who I'm talking about? So, set up an auxiliary power rig, but we're short a cell. So we got it from here. Do we have to go back into that one room with all the computers, the tech room? Yeah, I think we will. Show me that power cell. I don't think that was here before. There it is. Put that one in. I'm watching this. I'm not just gonna sit here and let that boy scare me again. Oh, this one's new. Come on, man. We already know. I'm getting in there. Why do you even put these little firewalls on me, man? You know I'm getting in there. Alright, boss. I think the engines are getting affected now. Did you feel the hitch an hour ago? It's effing crazy. And did Nia tell you about comms? I'll let her give you the bad news herself. I don't think we're going to get that SOS out. Also, you need to talk to Rico, boss. He is getting on my nerves. Keeps asking me to check every dang duck on the ship, and I already got my hands full. This is from Jorge? Alright. Also, why did you let him alter the security protocol on every dang door? He's turned off BioRec and switched to physical access keycards, like we're back in the 22nd century. He wants no one anywhere without a physical card on their person. This is causing havoc. I've already misplaced the access key to my room somewhere. I think I left it at the showers. Now I need to waste more time finding the thing. Also, have you seen Manu anywhere? Not in his room, and Doc said he shouldn't be wandering around because he's on pretty strong meds. If you see him, tell him Doc's looking for him urgently. Thanks. I'll bet you money that bronze seal looking dude we just saw, that's Manu. That's Manu. We got our 3 cards. I totally saw it. We got 3 cards now. Let's go open up this big door now. Let's get up out of here. I don't like this. You know what else? This also reminds me of that ship from that Jimmy Neutron episode. The dude with the eyeballs on the back of his head. I don't remember his name, but if you watch Jimmy Neutron growing up, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Alright, let's move on. Tell me we're almost done. Maybe... Preeti!
I've been trying to reach
my
you.
baby!
Something is interrupting comms out of that ship. If you're seeing this, listen. We tried to locate the crew. We put out a bulletin at every system in this sector, but we came up empty. We traced the course of the Tavern, and not a single vessel rendezvoused with it since it left Nagari. It looks like the crew never left the ship.
Oh, great.
I've requested Dev
so
to
they're
take
all
over
here.
This investigation. This isn't a data ops mission anymore. Abort and head to the nearest airlock. There should be one by the bridge or down in the cargo bay. There's something else. I've looked up records on this ship, and here's where things get really strange. It appears this isn't the first time there's been an incident.
Hey, Preeti. Preeti. Oh, they got to Preeti. So is that a no on that dinner date? Okay, my bad. Hold on. They said the cargo bay, bro. I don't know where that is. I need to get to an airlock. Oh, how thoughtful and kind to put a caution sign with all this green goo on the floor. I'm getting to one of these airlocks. Oh, we have no key, do we? How many are we gonna need? 2 crypto keys. That is highway robbery. 2 crypto keys? This one's probably gonna be the same way. So let's just move on. Hey, yo. Y'all got any keys for me, man? Y'all got anything in here for me that I can... Oh, that thing don't open. Or somebody jamming it. Oh, he probably want it closed. Got you. Want your personal space? Got you, buddy. You're a little antisocial. Even thinking of being around a human being right now scares you? Heard ya. Alright, I'll respect it. Let me just double check. This one gonna need 2, right? I don't like to be told no, but I'll be told in this case just to see. Yep, 2 crypto keys. Alright. This is the bathroom. Open that up. Hey, did any of y'all just leave like a crypto key laying around? No shot. Let's go. Oh, nope, nope, no, no, no. I'm out. Nope, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him. Wing A, wing A, wing A. Open up. No, I'm out. I'm out. The dude's behind me. In his bronze glory. So you're gonna sit here and tell me bro was taking a shower? I have a key for this. Then what on earth did I pick up? So room 5 didn't work. Was it to room 2? Yeah, it was to a specific room. I remembered seeing that. Okay. And so Rubik's Cube? Really? Dang, y'all really had nothing to do on this ship. There we go, that's 1. Or maybe 30. That's just the 1. I was hoping for 30. How can a person go missing in a confined vessel in boundless interstellar space? We searched every corner of this cursed ship and there's no trace of Manu. He had grown more withdrawn over the past few days. When I visited him the day before, I noticed a smell about him. It wasn't just a stench of unwashed body, but something lower. An animal smell of desperation. He stared past me and into the corridor when I tried to talk to him. None of the escape pods have deployed. They're not even operational now, so he has to be on the ship. Except he isn't. I see the raw panic in the eyes of others. Some of them are urging me to turn the ship around. We're not going to make it back. Nia is working on getting the SOS out, but the comms isn't fully operational. Yet more troubles. We're going to do everything we can to find Manu. He has to be here. Meanwhile, the sightings are getting more frequent. The nature of the encounter is more horrific. What have those things done to Manu? Where have they taken him? For I have no doubt in my mind that they are responsible. I can sense a growing malevolence, a kind of hunger. God help us. I have given standing instructions to the crew until we know how to deal with them. If you see one of those things, run. Do not engage, turn away, and run. This is what I think happened. That goop got into Manu's body. And now Manu is one of those bronze seal looking mother, you know? So we got... Run. They said run. I'm trying to run. Did I just completely miss the door? I completely... What on earth did I just do? So what mistake did I make? Did I... Oh, I'll bet you what I did is when they turned over here, I thought that I was already looking this way, so I tried to head down this way, but I had turned... But when I looked over here, I was actually just running over here. So I was running into this wall with nothing to do. What a coincidence. Right when we got that note, we see one of those demons. There he goes. Alright, now we just... open up. So that was it? Just that one, right? I don't have to keep running? Is he still... That's the thing. Is he still chasing me? That would be kind of crazy, right? If he was still chasing me? So this door doesn't open. This one needs 2. I'm not even going to attempt to give you the satisfaction of trying to open that door. Open that thing back up, please. Right? He's still not here? He just vanished into thin air, right? Good. Good. That's what I was hoping for. That is what I was hoping for. Now this door has to open. Tell me you just need 1, because if not, then we're in a pickle. 3 crypto keys! You're telling me I need 3 crypto keys? How many am I need for this one? 7? Three crypto keys. My. That sure is a lot of crypto keys. My. Maybe we're just misunderstanding this guy. Maybe he's trying to get us out of here because he's so scared and antisocial that he would hate to be a bad host. You feel me? So he's running after us, trying to get us out of here so that we don't see what a bad host he is around people. But let's see. Tell us it's just the one. Thank you. Just needed 1. Thought so. All that goo. This man was here before. Let's just hope not recently. Alright, so I'm gonna read this. Hopefully they'll give me the code to that locker to my left. Let's just hope. That's 1. And we don't even have to waste it on room number 5. Alright. What's that message? Nia Glacy. Rico said he'd seen Manu heading down towards the cargo hold, but we checked. The power grid is almost completely shorted, so there's hardly any light down there. Those horrible sounds seemed louder down there, but no sign of Manu. I'm still not able to get comms back up, so that SOS isn't looking likely. I can't seem to isolate the problem. The electronics check out okay, but all we're getting is static. It just doesn't make any sense. If everyone's seeing those things now, and the encounters are more violent. Jorge thinks they're coming through the vents, but I'm not sure. They seem to appear out of thin air. There's something else. Just before comms went down, I got a message back from my contact at the GIS. I just saw it now. It's the records of the ship's history you'd requested. I'm poring over them, and I'll send you a summary shortly. You're not going to believe what I found. Not gonna believe what you found, huh? Let me take a little stab at it, huh? They said that nobody left the ship. Alright, so they all probably got infected by this alien juice, whatever you want to call it. And then bada bing bada boom, they're all aliens now, and they're hunting me down. Gonna turn me into a sacrificial lamb. Since it's been, what, about... I don't know, about 20 years or so, maybe, since this happened? Because there's no way they went... This thing crashed, and then right after, they were just like, okay, let's just send a guy in. Without getting any... Actually, that is something they would do. Oh, this place is a pigsty. Ain't your mama tell you no better? Yuck. Even got green goo on the floor. Despicable. Let me in. I ain't been stopped by one firewall all day. You might as well shut down all the firewalls, because I'm getting in there. I am the firewall shutter downer. Alright, so from Captain Arun Dravid, whatever little chance we had of getting the system back on is gone with Rico. The engines are dead, the nav systems are shot, and we're coasting, heading off course. With comms down, we're incommunicado. We can't even get the escape pods operational. Now that Rico's missing, I want you to do everything you can to keep life support systems running until we can find a way off this ship. Rico had the key to the 4 LSS room. It should be in his locker, along with a spare power cell. Get the key and the power cell and head to the 4 LSS room and try to get at least one terminal going. Since the trouble started, Rico moved on to room 3 in Wing B. He didn't want to be near Manu's old room. He had handed over all the codes to me yesterday, just in case. His locker code is 9971. Did you hear that? I got through that with minimal slip-ups that time. My English is getting better, I'm feeling. So let's see. His locker code is 9971. What room was he in? He moved into room 3. He handed over all the codes to me yesterday, just in case his locker code is 9971. So I think we go to room 3. And then 9971 that boy. And we'll get a new key, which will add up to 3. And then we have to head to the LSS room. I want to say he had like a key card to the LSS room. And then he also had a power cell. That boy was hiding the One Piece in his locker. He got just about everything I need. What was his name? Jorge? Jorge, appreciate it. I'm gonna get out of here because of you. Oh! Disabled. That boy... Huh. So, what would you have liked me to do? Because I'm pretty sure they said that door was disabled. Oh! Oh, that's him! That's him! There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. Oh my gosh. There's 2 of them. Oh, snap. Okay, this is getting kind of nuts. I was not expecting that door to open. Okay. So we just need to get in... I think... This part is completely cut off. This is a no-no. We can't go down here. So we got room 3, right? Room 4 is across the way. Okay, so... It's completely disabled. What on earth do they want me... Do they want me to run into the room with that freak? Alright, we're gonna figure this out. Let's do a full-on sprint to the door. Okay, so that was what we were supposed to do. I could have sworn they said it being disabled. 9971, wasn't it? He didn't just open that, right? He didn't just open that door, right? Oh, boy, you... had me freaking out. I thought he was just gonna be sitting out here waiting for me to finish. You know what? I like this game. This game cool. I won't lie, the reading is kind of tedious. I'm not like a really big reader, guys. You can tell my English kind of sucks. I read kind of fast and I can't keep up with my brain moves at 1,000,000 miles an hour and my mouth just can't keep up. Pause. But hey, now we can go into the LSS room. Alright, where was the power grid at last time? I already saw it. Pulled up looking like a GPU, like a GeForce RTX 4090. Here we go. Next up, this is number 3, which means we're getting out of here after we read this message. Got that key extracted, that's excellent. Now give me this note, because there's obviously going to be a note. Sorry, a 5-paragraph article. Alright, so this is from Nia Glossy. I got away, but I'm trapped in the med bay. Doc's not here. I hope to God he's okay. We haven't found Rico yet. I have no idea where the others are. I last saw Jones and Summit in the maintenance hall an hour ago, but no word from them since. So about those records, I learned that this ship was purchased from BT in 2395 by the Thoans system. The Thoans, if you remember, were part of a rebel movement out of the Pexus belt. Oh my gosh. For nearly half a century, they invaded and conquered dozens of worlds on the outer edge of the belt. Their government was theocratic. They followed a creed that espoused rigid social segregation based on genetics. They believed that one's genes, or rather specific codes of genomes, defined one's worth and place in society. This is 4 pages long. How long are the next 4 pages? Ooh, I'll read it anyways. You know how I feel about that. Genetics, race, eugenics, it's all the same. Just another instrument that humans have used since the dawn of time to oppress and exploit the other. The ideology is a thin cover for profit. Every member of the Thoan Society and their colonies, every man, woman, and child, were put in a social order, and the lowest strata was the slave. The Thoan subjected their slaves to all manners of atrocities. The slaves had their wills and bodies broken. They were not allowed to marry, but were instead bred. Generations were born into bondage. Despite pressure from the center, the Thoans refused to give up their devastating enterprise. Before the Gay-Root Wars vanquished their government, they had enslaved and sold thousands across the stars. This vessel, the ISS Tavern, that's how Prithy says it, so we're just going to say Tavern, was a slaver ship, its cargo bay a slave hold. Its purpose was to carry its ill-fated cargo across interstellar space for trade and profit. After the war and the decimation of the Thoan government, the Tavern disappears off the records for a time. It reappears nearly a decade later. It had been sold for a pittance to off-world merchant traders who renovated it and used it for interplanetary cargo runs. Over the years, the ship changed hands frequently, often abruptly. There are records of it being abandoned briefly at salvage docks to be scrapped, and there are other stories, whispers of bizarre incidences, crew abandonment, illnesses, deaths. The crew before us did just a single run before they sold it to an N-tier dealership, which they sold it to Navo. Navo made a killing on the deal, and that's how we're here. But there's more, sir. Something far worse. During its slavery era, an incident occurred on this ship so horrific that I could find nothing about it in the official GIS records. My contact dug it out of the wire. I'll tell you more when I meet you at the bridge. Ooh-wee. So horrible, huh? Alright. I'm out. I don't know what that was. But the boy is running. I'm out. Is he still on the run? I'm sorry, but... Oh, there he is. There he is. Open, please. This... Okay. Let me in. Let me in, please. Please, please. Please, please. The boy on my back. The boy on my back. The boy on my back. Let's move it. Okay, good. He ain't got clearance in here. Because they had all that suspense music, right? Nope. Not happening. Not happening. Oh, it looks like it is happening. Oh, it looks like it is happening. I'm gonna go down there. This boy gonna run after me. I hope there's like a key somewhere around here. That's what's his name, right? That's probably Rico. What happens if I get close to him? Nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. I'm out. That boy disappeared, right? I'll take that access card. Lounge access keycard, but what is back here? Okay, somebody pooed all over the floor. Definitely not human. Ooh, but look at this chow. Actually, ew, look at this chow is what I meant to say. It's all throw up, it looks like. Anywho, let's head to the lounge. Maybe we can finally relax for once? Have our heartbeat stay below 150 for once? Wow, look at this. A normal room with an arcade machine. Wow, would you look at that? Cards and everything. Key card extracted. Message obtained. From Nia Glassy again. I can't reach Jones and Summit any longer. We're down to just 4 people now. I can't make it to the bridge. There are too many of those things now. The doc's gone too. I haven't been able to reach anyone over the local networks in hours. I'm not sure where you are or if you'll even see this. The thing that happened on this ship during its Thoan era may have a bearing on what we're going through. Just before the war, during a run, about 120 slaves broke free from their holding cells below and charged into the upper decks. They overpowered and killed 2 crew members and were making for the bridge when the crew sealed the primary doors and trapped them in the bridge hall. The captain then authorized pumping Q11A6 nerve gas into the decks. I see. The slaves were already weak from the drugs used to sedate them and their meager rations. Nerve gas paralyzed them and decimated the uprising. As retribution, and to set an example, the crew flayed the slaves into an inch of their lives, slashed and seared their bodies, and then hewed off noses, and lips and ears in the hold. KL-12, a bile green amalgamate, I think is how you pronounce that, used in the off-worlds for soil prep. They died slow, agonizing deaths down in the dark. The ship returned to its homeworld. There were no charges made against the crew. Instead, they were lauded for quelling an uprising, and the incident was wiped from official records. The Gawrit War followed a few years later, and we know the rest. The Thoans were crushed, and this ship disappears for nearly a decade. It was likely used to ferry weapons and soldiers for the war effort at the time. Captain, there are forces at work here beyond our ability to understand. These walls have seen too much blood. This vessel should never fly again. In case I don't see you again, I'd like to tell you that you did all you could. It has been an honor to serve you. Thank you! You're too kind. They gave us 1 key. That was it, 1 key? Great. I was hoping to get maybe, I don't know, 2 more, because we probably need 3 to open that boy up. Let's see if we can open this door up. Please, I'm begging you. This is a thick door, so it'll probably need like 2 or 3. Okay, or just the 1. Nice. Just the 1. Alright. Oh, here we go. This is the bridge. I'm sorry. Did you not just see that leg? That leg shadow? A man just walked. Sorry, not a man, but a being. Of which I do not understand, just walk down these same steps I'm walking down. And I don't want to turn bronze like he is. Alright, you feel me? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't have a key to open that door, so it looks like we're in a stalemate here. We'll just call it a tie and I'll leave the game. That door just shut on me. This is the biggest door I've seen too. Boy, this place is huge. So I think our last little party is gonna be in here. And then after we finish in here, we're gonna go to the bridge, and then we're gonna find a key code to one of the escape pods. And then we are totally out of here. Never turning back. I'm gonna walk in here if you don't mind. Ooh! Ooh wee! More notes! Yippee! Reading! My favorite subject. Give me the key. Major key alert. Alright. 2 pages. Good. Whew. Alright. To whoever sees this, they are all gone. Jorge, Rico, Doc, Ian, Jones, Summit, Vasu, Manu, Nia. Their names ring in my head like a death chant. Their faces are ever in my mind. I could not save them, though I should have been able to. We've fallen through a chink in space and time. I read that word. I don't know what that word means, but I don't think it's what you think it means. I think there's a different meaning to that word. We've slipped into a netherworld where the past and the present have somehow collided, where the dead do not rest and the living are made ghosts. There is no explanation for what has happened here, except that sometimes history is a dead weight that burdens the living. We pay for the past, though we have raised neither fist nor whip. To the dead, we must all look the same. I'm going to keep looking for them down here. Jorge, Rico, Doc, Ian, Jones, Summit, Vasu, Manu, Nia. And if I can't find them, I'm going to make it to the EVA airlock at the end of the Cargo Hold 2. If I get out, I'll find a way to have this ship destroyed. Let this vessel and whatever walks in it be buried forever. Captain Arun Dravid, ISS Tavern. Alright, we got the 1 key. Wish it was the 1 piece, you feel me? Run, dude! This dude is lightly jogging, man. What is this? This man hit a light jog. That boy told you to run, and you're sit here picking 4-leaf clovers, man. There he is. Down this way. They have to want me to go down this way. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna open this door. They're gonna be so... Oh! That's not fair. That can't be done. I'm sorry, that cannot be done. You can't just do that to living, breathing organisms, man. Open the door this instance. Thank you. Airlock keycard. Thank you. Alright, I think I can get out now. Ooh-wee. Them boys got me. Them boys got me with that. Halted me right in my tracks. And of course, they're not going to let me just go that easily, right? Cargo Hold 2. Did they just... There's no way. They just shut off all of my exits? Which means we have to go down this way. I better not be hit with one of those jump scares. Oh, here they come. They're on my hip, aren't they? I'm not going to turn around to find out, but... This place is huge, dude! I'm already running. I'm already running. I don't know what to tell you. No, I'm sorry. I can't call this a run. This is a frolic. This is a frolic. Don't hit me with that jump scare again, please. I don't know if I can take that one. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can take... Okay, we're heading out. I'm gonna hit the corner on him. I'm gonna hit the corner on him. Okay, so we were supposed to turn left. I thought so. That makes the most sense. Alright, see, yeah, there's the exit. This door's gonna open up, but then we take that left. Boom. Easy work. Come on, man! That's too easy! That's too easy! Get me out. Airlock. And I got a key for you. Oh, it's wraps. Oh, it's wraps. You'll never see me here again. You will never see me here again. You will never see me here again. You will never see me here again. Boy, oh boy. Preethi.
Okay.
I'm so glad to hear your voice.
On the scene soon. I just saw the messages you obtained from the ship's networks.
Ooh.
I've sent them over to the labs.
Boy, I've never been so glad to hear a woman talk my ear off.
Bring closure to this investigation. Well done.
Let's go. Is that the game? A week after your mission, the ISS Tavern is deregistered by the GIS and is transported to an orbital scrap processor for destruction. Thank you. Take them demons with you, too. While you at it. Its crew were never found. Never found. Keep it that way. The end. Boy, that was a good game. That was a good game. I had a really good time playing that. I had some complaints here and there in the middle, but overall, this was a really good game. I like this, Decrypt. I liked it. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I will see you guys. Yeah, I'll see ya.